Hi guys, I am Roshan Nandurkar and you are watching my YouTube channel Java and Python Geek. If you not subscribe my YouTube channel, so I request you to please click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification guys. So the next interview question may ask you, explain the combination of try, catch and finally keyword or block in Java guys. Explain the combination of try, catch, finally keyword or block in Java guys. Okay. So now for that, okay, let's have a one example. Like let's say I want to perform the addition of two number guys. Okay. So I said enter any number, enter any two numbers. Okay. Let's say I print this message to receive two number. Okay. We will take a help of scanner class. Okay. So we will say scanner. Okay, and then here we will say system.in, and then after we will receive what we will say scanner as case, and then okay, then after I said integer a is equals to s dot next int, okay, s dot next int, and integer b is equals to we will say s dot next int. Okay, now then after I will say integer c is equals to a plus b, a plus b. So which exception we may come at here, which exception we may come at here. Okay, so input mismatch exception, okay, we may receive at here guys. Okay, so now so hence okay, we have to write this code, okay, this code, okay, by using try block, by using try block guys. Okay, we will say try and then what we will say catch. Okay, catch which exception, input, okay, input mismatch exception, input mismatch exception, this exception, okay, we may come at here. Okay, s out we will say x. So after executing this catch block, okay, so I would like to continue my code. Okay, and this is our okay important code guys. Okay, this is our important code, you can say this is our important code. So now we can have the combination like try and then catch guys. Okay, so now if try block completes its execution, then I would like to print the sum of two number. We will say sum is equals to c. Now run file, enter any two number 10 and 20, 10 and 20, 10 and 20. Okay, and then after, okay, I suppose enter in, enter here, and then I will get output 30, sum is equals to 30. Okay, but if I run this, okay, and then suppose I try to enter 10.5, so 10.5 we cannot receive in a, so now we may get an exception. Now suppose I enter here, so now you can see guys, I am getting this input mismatch exception. Okay, but somewhere, okay, somewhere like suppose we write finally block, so now catch can follow final block, catch can follow final block, and then s out we can say okay, I am in, okay, finally, I am in finally. Okay, I am in finally, something like. So now you can see if exception come or not, so then still the final block will get executed. You can see guys. Okay, I am in finally. Okay, because exception not coming here, but okay, suppose I try to enter 10.5, you can see guys, we are getting catch block output, input mismatch exception, because we are printing ex. Okay, because in the recent question, okay, in the recent question we discussed that whenever we print the exception class object, so at that time get message method, get message method of exception class, get message method of respected exception class will get execute. We already learned there guys. Okay, so now you can refer that question guys. So now okay, you can see still okay, final block getting execute guys. But if we try to write this final block something like this, something like this, okay, so we will get an error because okay, catch will follow to final block. Okay, catch will follow to the final block, but okay, but okay, catch not catch. Okay, so final block will okay follow to the catch block. Okay, final block will follow to the catch block. Okay, but if we try to write okay in the beginning final block, then after catch block, then after catch block, okay, so now we may get an error. Okay, we will get an error guys, not may, we will get an error guys. Okay, so because okay, catch must be the first block. Okay, then after we can write final block, or we can skip a catch block also, we can skip a catch block. Okay, no need to write, no need to write a compulsorily catch block. Either we can write try and finally, or we can write try and catch, or we can have try, catch and final guys. Got it? okay, we can write try and finally first we can write try, catch, and finally this will be the second, or we can write try catch. Okay, try catch finally, or try and finally, guys. Okay, this will be the three combination. In the fourth one we can write, okay, we can write like suppose, okay, okay, suppose we write multiple catch block. Suppose we write multiple catch block. Suppose we write multiple catch block. Okay, multiple catch block, and then like suppose which exception we may get, input mismatch exception. So hence we will write input mismatch exception and s out ex. So now in exception hierarchy, okay, in somewhere, okay, in the previous question we have discussed exception hierarchy, guys. So you can refer that question. So in exception hierarchy we knew that, okay, we learned there that for exception class, exception is the super class. Exception is the super class. So it means to say, okay, it means to say exception is the super class. Then after from this super class, okay, which class is coming? Which class is coming, guys? Okay, which class is coming? Input mismatch exception. Okay, input, okay, mismatch, okay, exception. Okay, input mismatch exception. Okay, so now input mismatch exception is the child class of which class? Exception class, guys. Okay, so now okay, now okay, if we try to write, okay, like because we knew that, okay, try can follow multiple catch block, but if we try to write something like this, okay, in the beginning we write super class catch block, okay, then after we write, okay, subclass catch block, okay, super class catch block, then after we try to write subclass catch block. So then it will not work, guys. It will generate an error. It will generate an error. So if you want to write so then we can write something like this. In the beginning we can have subclass catch block, then after we have to write super class catch block, guys. Got it? Or even okay, suppose we want to write like arithmetic exception, our code again may generate arithmetic exceptions. So then we can write input mismatch exception, arithmetic exception. Then at the end, then after all catch block, we have to write exception block, guys. Got it, guys? Okay, so exception must be the last catch block. Exception must be the last catch block, guys. Got it? Okay, then after we can write final block, guys. Okay, so now this will be the possible combination of try, catch, and finally block, guys. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. If you found this video helpful, so don't forget to click on like and share to your friends, guys, and keep learning, keep coding, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Until then, happy coding, guys. Thank you, guys.